this beautiful opportunity.
Here's one in the net, and it's a goal for the Steel City FC. Nolan McGrath taking perfect advantage of the penalty kick. And just like you talked about, they needed an opportunity to get back in this game. They did as Nolan McGrath scores the second goal of the year for Steel City FC. Now they get the ball back after the Raptors slip and miss the ball, pushing inside the box. Here's a shot, McGrath falls to the ground, here's a rebound, into the net, Jake Lysick, his second goal of the year, and just in a matter of minutes, Steel City FC takes the lead over the Raptors as Jake Lysick celebrates at home base with the team there. Second goal in the past few minutes as Steel City claims the lead for the first time tonight. We'll take this one back in here now. Back over towards the sideline to Iniguas. Iniguas jukes out a defender. Now he'll kick this one over, and that goes into the net. So at the end of the first half here, Steel City FC able to take advantage of a goal, and it looks like that is Jake Lysick himself. So what a play there from Jake Lysick, his sixth goal of the year. Same amount of goals and assists for Lysick, the co-captain. Now Nigel Dillard will reclaim possession of it here. Dillard out to Ribbons. Ribbons trying to push inside Berber City territory, kicks it to Lysick on the sideline. Lysick kicks this one out towards the middle of the field to Marchiona, who pops it up in the air. Here's an opportunity. Scores for Steel City FC. Nicely played by number 11, Shea Bechtel, his fourth goal of the year. And he's had a fast start for Steel City so far as he gets them in the lead for the first time tonight, up 2-1. And Jake Lysick here tries sending this up towards the center of the field, but Edgewater will take care of that for now. Now in the goalie box, here's a shot. Scores for Steel City FC. Looks like that was Shea Bechtel who finally came in for Steel City FC. As a few players got tripped up right there. Bechtel looks like had a wide open net on the right side as Shea Bechtel found the open net and finally managed to get it. He's had about 2 or 3 shots so far in this game that were saved by Edgewater. Camarena, however, loses it, but Bechtel will easily reclaim it and send this over to Lysick. Lysick on the sideline with another opportunity. Here's a shot. Scores once again. Jake Lysick becomes the lead scorer for Steel City FC this year, as Jake Lysick comes away with the one there, his 7th goal of the season, and Steel City extending their lead up 2-0, looking for their first win at Dooley Health and Care Field. Now trying to play keep away, Chabola out to Bechtel. Bechtel with some room to run again. Here's an opportunity, scores again! Another goal for Steel City. Bechtel, his 2nd of the night, and just in a matter of seconds, Steel City once again extending their lead over Edgewater Castle up 3. As he gets this out to Bechtel. Bechtel with some room ahead of him. Edgewater player in front of him. That one saved by Edgewater. Here's a rebound. Scores once again. Benny Chavola coming in this game. First start of the season. And just like that, Steel City FC dominant first half. Able to do so from another, but here he comes again. Bechtel with an opportunity again. Here's pass it over to Lysick. Lysick inside the box, shot off the hand of the goalie and into the net as Jake Lysick able to hang on to the most goals for Steel City as they extend their lead 6-2. But now our Spec Miata race is going to be starting up 18 laps around the South Circuit at the Autobahn Country Club. Starter going to be waving the green flag in the air. Green flag is waving and we are green. And a bit of contact on the opening lap. Mike Ballard, it looks like, bumping into another car, but we stay green. Ballard in that 101, it looks like, got into the side of another car here, Jordan.
Yeah, that's looking like Scott Ballard got into the side of Dave Hicks here at the start of this race. As now the Spec Miata 2 class is now underway.
SM2 is racing. They're spanning out 3 wide. Brandon Schwartz in that red 46 looks to have the edge 3 wide. They try to go behind him with Mateo Azeri, Mitch Graybeal, and Jake Malter. Now Graybeal and Malter go side by side as Brandon Schwartz checks out. Bowman, interesting driver. father of Sam Bowman in the go-kart series. Sam Bowman currently looking for the championship in the Ignite Junior class. What do you think from seeing them so far?
Sam Bowman has been an outstanding competitor throughout. Mike Ryan sideways
Mike
there.
Ryan spinning off into the grass, running 10th, and he is going to rest up just against the wall. Mike Ryan running in the 10th spot. Looks like he got off on the curb and lost control of his car. He is able to get it going as we stay green. No caution, but the leaders have caught lap traffic, and Ethan Tyler is starting to catch up to the back of Jonjo Join. Here's Taro Kishida. He's got some lap traffic and cars to maneuver around if he wants to hold off Connor Willis. Look at them bunching up here, heading towards the turns as they make their way down the backstretch. This could get ugly.
Well, now Ethan Tyler to the mix, as we could potentially be 3 wide going into turn 11 here. Everyone's going to have a run on each other. The 60's got to run, the 99's got to run on the 60, and the 31's got to run on the 99 and the 60.
Here goes Taro. They look, all 3 cars look to the inside as they're going to try and make their way through the turns here. John Jojoin looking to the inside of Willis. Now Jojoin looks to the outside. Can't pull off the crossover. And Ethan Tyler all over the back of John Jojoin.
Join's not going to be defensive now. He's got to go from being on the attack of Connor Willis to now being defensive to Ethan Tyler. Tyler now has got to run. We'll look to the inside coming here down the straightaway, but the defensive line is going to go to Join.
3 laps to go in this race here. Taro Kishida looking to hang on as 3 cars are all over him for the lead. Lap traffic pulling off and pulls almost out in front of Connor Willis there. That bought Taro a bit more time there as that lap car got in the way of Connor Willis. But it looks like here goes Ethan Tyler looking the inside of John Jojoin. This for 3rd, but Jojoin gonna power ahead with the outside momentum. We're going to get the white flag waving in the air. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go in the Spec Miata doubleheader. What will we see here on this final lap? Willis looking the inside of Taro Kishida, but stays behind him for the moment.
Willis, I think, really wants to do everything he can in this spot here to try to get the lead away from Taro Kishida, but unfortunately just hasn't had the runs or the opportunity to be able to do that. Yes, he's kind of on the back bumper of Taro Kishida a couple of times, but just hasn't had enough momentum or power to be able to pull alongside the number 60 car of Taro Kishida. Kishida now still continues to lead and shows his pleasurable defensive driving on Connor Willis.
Defensive driving indeed. They're going to catch this lap car of the 66 of Jean Jojoin probably when they get down the backstretch. Now John Jojoin goes into the back bumper of Connor Willis. He sees the family member in front of him and is looking to get an opportunity to sneak around the 2. Now Connor gets loose. John Jojoin goes to the inside. Battle for second here. And Connor gets off in the grass. That may have saved Taro Kishida the victory there as Tara's pulled out ahead. Connor Willis getting off the grass there and now fighting with John Jojoin and Ethan Tyler for the 2nd spot.
John Jojoin going to go side by side. Ethan Tyler sees opportunity here. He goes to the outside of John Jojoin. Connor Willis goes defensive. Ethan Tyler says more opportunity. I'm going to go to the outside of Connor Willis as Jean Jojoin is holding up the back bump. Kishida.
3 wide potentially, but Connor gets back in front of the 2 for 2nd. What a move by Connor Willis. He's going to hang on to the 2nd spot now, or he will. Taro Kishida is going to come around, and Taro will pull the clean sweep in the Spec Miata doubleheader, and Connor Willis hangs on for 2nd over John Jojoin. What a last lap for 2nd, as John was all over the back, as we still have our SM2 battle going on here. Got a bit of 4 cars going by here as we enter turn 4 here. Light blue car that looks to be the number 39.
Oh!
Dvorak. Oh, spin! Spin!
Dvorak spins.
Oh, another car spins!
By Billy Benning. And of course, the little bit of contact from Avoid that gave Art Zeismar a chance to go off the circuit to avoid in 1 car. I believe that is the 71. Down the long back straightaway. A little bump from the 157, but that's just a, hey, let's get going, bump. Nothing too nefarious. Single file, though, coming into turn number 11. Is there going to be a pop-out? There will be a little bit of pop-out, but will be too little too late. Oh, Jojoin side by side. Will he be able to keep it on track? He does. Nice save by the 31. Now they're still side by side. Going into the North Circuit, they're leaning on each other as they're coming across the jump. And does the 157 Alexander
3 wide.
Yeah,
3 wide.
No, Alexander going to think better of it as they go through turn number 13. And it's still the 31 next to the 188 of Varwig. They're still side by side, almost like that they were starting this race.
Joe Dwayne's got the position.
Well, right now, Varwig trying to hold on the best he can to continue with that lead, but when will lap traffic come into play? Battle for the lead heats up in turn number 16. It's still side by side to Varwig with a little bit of a jump that may have hurt him, but Joe Doink goes a little bit off on those rumble strips.
Full straightaway behind
the
Azari.
And the 157 of
3
Alexander,
wide.
he's an interested spectator. He's going to think better of tucking in with Joe Doyne, and right now that's the better line, but Varwig will also have the line through turn number 18 at the line. Let's see what the difference is as Alexander decides he's going to play with the 188 of Varwig. Now they are 3 wide. Once again, Alexander backs out. The battle for the lead at the line. Last time, .035, this time .032. Who has it through turn number 1? It's the 31. No, it's just too close to call so far as Varwig goes off
the course.
Varwig is off the course in turn number 1, so for now, he loses that battle for the lead, but that battle continues between the 31 and the 157.
Alexander took second spot away as looked like Joe Dwayne kind of pushed up Sean Varwig out of the groove right there. Varwig went off into the grass, lost a lot of track position. Lap traffic still going to be something to contend with right here as you see Joe Dwayne, the pole sitter, take the lead away. Sean Alexander, though, right in his tire tracks. He is in second right now. Sean Varwig lost a lot of time. God, Jeremy, you got to be feeling right now that under that seat right now, he's going to be wanting to get back up. Oh, he loses it right there in the grass, losing some more positions right there as lost a bit more track position as Joe Dwayne and Matt Alexander going for it right now. Can John Varwig catch back up to them, Jeremy?